15 rounds scheduled here in this much anticipated fight, and we are underway with round number 1. Vitali Klitschko's jab doesn't just score for him offensively, it completely neutralizes his opponent. Tyson with a powerful left hand. Vitali Klitschko taking on Iron Mike Tyson. So much of what we've seen through the years of fighting Tyson comes down to the opponent's disposition. Do you expect Vitali to be intimidated?
Well, he better not be, because this will be a quick night if he is. He's got to have himself together. He's got to be a pro. You know, a pro, it's okay to be scared, but control that fear. You know, use it. And he should be alert. He's not a guy that wants to engage Tyson. So it's good to be a little nervous, a little scared with Tyson. But make the right choices. Keep yourself together.
Goes up top with a right hand. Vitali Klitschko doing a really nice job now of putting his punches together. I mean, we've seen that classic 1-2 for him. When he puts his punches together, he's at his best.
Yeah, well, that's what he is. He's a busy fighter, different than his brother Vladimir. Vladimir is more of a power puncher. But Vitali, he's a guy who puts them together.
Parries that punch intended for the head. Tyson's nose is now starting to bleed. Able to land another power shot early on here, Teddy. Does he have to worry about trying to keep up this pace?
No, I don't think so. If he keeps at this pace, he's not going to be around to worry.
A well-placed hook from Mike Tyson. Tyson's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. Mike Tyson with a big uppercut. Vitali Klitschko's in complete control here as he takes a rest after a round in which he really dominated the action. Is there anything, Teddy, that you see that he should be thinking about when he gets off the stool here for the next round?
Yeah, you know, he should follow up on his lead, on his edge, on his advantage. You know, I noticed that he's hurting him in the body. Well, now start to double up that hook. One downstairs, one upstairs.
Good job with the left hand. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Mike Tyson. Iron Mike with an iron right. Scored well with the left downstairs. Mike Tyson, his nose has started to bleed. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. What a thudding shot he just landed.
Well, he left the left hand out there a little lazy, and he crashed it over.
So right from the start in this fight, he's committed to the body shots.
Well, that's the time.
He got caught by that right hand. He never saw it coming. He may be looking to clinch here. When Vitali Klitschko has that jab working, then the straight punch comes with ease. That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Mike Tyson with a big right hand. Vitali Klitschko's shocked right there. He's all shooked up after being hit hard. Both men have gotten to each other. Listen, that's the kind of round that puts fans on their feet, but the kind of round that gets a corner man anxious. What do you tell a guy after he's been in a back-and-forth brawl like that?
Move your head. Keep your hands up. You know, don't get caught with those shots. We worked in the gym to get away from those shots. And one other thing, you got to give him a little confidence. Remind him, hey, we trained for a tough fight. You're ready for this.
And a big right hand comes crashing home from Tyson. An accurate left by Mike Tyson. Vitali Klitschko doing what has done so much damage to all his opponents, landing a good solid headshot.
And doing it at the right distance, using that jab to set it up.
Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. Vitali Klitschko's showing us some desperate measures right here. Throwing big looping shots, just trying to headhunt after being stunned.
Yeah, sometimes when you're not sure of yourself, you actually do the opposite of what most people would think or picture that you do. You go right after the guy. You kind of run into the propeller of the plane. That's what he's doing right now.
That is a classic Tyson uppercut.
Keep working the body.
How about that exchange? A well-placed left hand up top.
Keep your head moving.
Teddy, there have been those who have gone the distance with a prime Mike Tyson, but they never really gave you the sense that they were capable of winning and doing so.
Because they did not have that belief, that sense themselves. They got to a point where they were a co-conspirator to their own demise, that they were cooperating with the wrong guy, with the enemy. They were not looking to win. They were hoping to either survive or get the hell out of there. They used to make silent agreements on the inside. When they had opportunities to work, they didn't work. They put their hands behind Tyson and they hoped that he would hold on and they would get a free ride. That if they didn't hurt him, he wouldn't try to hurt them.
Mike Tyson's enjoying a lead on Teddy's scorecard the first time we look at the scores ringside here tonight. Although early on here, it's not as if either man is in complete control of this fight. Vitali Klitschko's on the receiving end. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. And he goes down for the first time tonight. Vitali Klitschko has showed guts before, fighting on with a badly damaged eye. Now he has to fight on after being knocked down. Vitali's right hand can be so dangerous. You're seeing a good example of it here. Right to the belt line. Mike Tyson's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Good combination punching out of him here.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like a musical, except right now, I don't think his opponent likes the tone of it.
He returns the favor with an uppercut. Vitali Klitschko's nose is bloodied up. Who knows how that started right there, but the bottom line is he's got to deal with it. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. And he returns on that exchange. And now he's targeting upstairs. And that had some bite to it, that right hand by Mike Tyson. Huge uppercut by Tyson. Fourth round now with its last 10 seconds.
Throw punches, okay? Don't walk into it without throwing a punch.
Vitali Klitschko's got to be so careful here, Teddy. He was not... Oh, he just ate a big uppercut right there. He had no solid... You know, when you bully the bully, you can do that right there. Tyson floored by the power punch.
One, two, three, four, five.
Tyson's still in a tough spot here. Don't get fooled just thinking he beat the count and everything's fine.
And I'm not so sure that he can grab. So what you got to do now, if you're a trainer, the way you taught him in the gym is, you don't want to go grab because you might leave yourself open. Move your head when he comes to you, then you grab him.
Oh, hands up, hands up.
Nice job there hooking to the body. Not able to land the headshot. Hits him in the mug with the right. Good block. Good exchange. He fires back. Tyson's got that one gift that we have seen win time and time again, and that is pure speed. He's got it every which way.
Yeah, he's putting those punches together. There's one way that you have to combat speed, and that's not trying to match it, and that's controlling distance and using timing. That's what his opponent needs to do now.
Iron Mike lands the left. Good. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Really on the mark with that over-the-top shot with the right hand. With that frame, that size, and all that girth to his upper body, when Vitali Klitschko lands that left hand, boy, it has quite an impact.
Relax, you're okay, Keep your hands up. Keep them up, we got it.
How quickly can he recover? That's one of the questions that will be answered early on in this round after being knocked down in that last round.
But what he has to do is go out there, be defensive-minded. I think get a little time early on. Don't worry about winning or pressing the first part of the round. Just get himself together, then start picking it up after that.
Good shot to the head with that right hand. There's the headshot, but he parries it away.
Work the body!
Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Not precise at all by Vitali Klitschko. Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. Nice work with the overhand right. He missed with that headshot.
Side to side, move your head!
Keep your head moving.
Tyson's right in the way of that hook to the head. Oh, that had to hurt.
Watch the hook!
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. And that's the end of round 6. Vitali Klitschko's effectiveness really damaged his opponent in that last round. Mike Tyson was able to avoid that punch. Oh, good exchange there. Vitali Klitschko's rocked by a huge hook to the head. Big shot comes crashing home. Tyson goes down. Once again, Tyson goes down. But will he get up again? It's over. The fight is over. Tyson's a knockout victim. He couldn't beat the count.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Vitali Klitschko's your winner by knockout. Now, I think he was headed towards a decision win anyways, but what a good way to just put a stamp on his evening.
Yeah, bring down the curtain and make sure that more people are going to be talking about you when they leave the arena tonight.
Thanks for being with us, everybody.
ladies and gentlemen,
Well, good evening.
welcome to
When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number 1. Vitali Klitschko against Iron Mike Tyson, and I've heard some people in the lead up to this fight thinking it's going to be a very easy night for Vitali Klitschko, that it's just going to be target practice against the smaller man.
Well, those are guys that think that he's going to be able to control them.
Vitali Klitschko's clamped down by a left hand. Oh, what a hook upstairs. Mike Tyson digs deep with a big uppercut, and he just holds on there. Mike Tyson's on the wrong end of a razor-sharp hook. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Vitali Klitschko. Tyson's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. That's a nice left hand from Mike Tyson. And right from the start, he's throwing the power punches and landing them.
I think he has a date. He wants to get to it.
Iron Mike with a big uppercut. It's almost as if he's jousting with that left hand. Vitali Klitschko brings so much behind it. Good flush shot upstairs. Look at that combination by Mike Tyson. Vitali Klitschko's left landing well. He clinches when he gets to the inside.
Keep working the body.
And now he scores with that left to the body. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Little head hunting with the left. Very nice work from both men. They each got a shot in.
Let his movement on. Keep counterattacking, okay?
Vitali Klitschko's bounce is back in his step. The start of a new round, coming off a round in which he really took some punishment.
Well, that's what being in great shape will do for you. Also, great experience where he's been through these things before and he's not panicking.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Was it that obvious right from the start that this physical specimen that you were seeing as a 12, 13, 14-year-old was going to end up being the pro fighter we're seeing in the ring now?
Well, Costamato, the first day we had in the gym, said to me, you're going to have a chance maybe to train your first heavyweight champ if this guy stays interested, if he gives us a chance to develop him.
Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Halfway through this round. Little head knocking with that right hand. Right to the body. Vitali Klitschko's giving me the impression that he's not 100%. Now, we saw that he was stunned earlier, but the non-stop clinching, it really tells you where he stands.
Yeah, it does, because that's not his way. That has not been his makeup, his personality before. So you know something's not right now, and his opponent is starting to understand that.
He did not see that right hand at all. He may want to tie up. Mike Tyson, good use of the jab. One of the fastest punches in the game. You see how he just turns over that hook? And this round comes to an end. Now that he's back in the corner, we get a close-up look. Vitali Klitschko's cut even looks worse.
And it's up to the fighter now, Joe, for his attitude not to change. You know, we can look at it and we can say,
what a big shot. That was a good, solid power shot that just floored Vitali Klitschko.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So rising up like a phoenix from the ashes is the big man, Vitali Klitschko. Vitali now landing a combination. Very good work from the big Ukrainian.
Yeah, what Vitali does different than his brothers, he's not looking for power all the time, but he's going to outwork you. He's going to throw from outside, he's going to throw from inside, always busy.
Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Tyson digging in with uppercuts. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Big, big shot to the head.
He left a hole, it was closed.
Oh, that was good right there. You're seeing some smart boxing by Mike Tyson.
Yeah, a little step to the side, break up the pressure, and at the same time put yourself in a position where you can catch him a clean shot.
And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Gets rid of that body shot. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head.
Watch that!
See, this is where you can get into trouble against Vitali Klitschko. If you allow him to land with that left hand consistently, it's going to be a tough night. 10 seconds to go in this third round. And we come to the end of the round.
Fucking beautiful. That was fucking amazing. I want to know.
Well, if anything has been learned from the first 3 rounds, is that sometimes just being the busier fighter will do well for you. And that's the case right now for him as he's up 2-1 on Teddy's scorecard.
Yeah, not always landing a lot. You put it very well, Joe. Not always landing a lot, but keeping his opponent defensive and keeping him from doing what he wants to do.
Teddy, at 6'7.5", when Vitali Klitschko gets his full leverage, these headshots can be so damaging.
Yeah, they can, because he's shifting that whole 6'7" into the punch.
Vitali Klitschko's got to prove a few things here. Number one, he's got to prove to his opponent that he's on good ground after being knocked down in the last round. But he's also got to prove it to the referee, too.
Yeah, he does. And his corner. Because his corner, I just noticed, they put that towel over their shoulder. So they know the condition their fighter's in. They know their responsibility, and they're ready to act on it.
And just grabbing onto his opponent. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Overhand right can be so effective. Scored well up top. Oh, I like the way he went to the body with that hook. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. And now he's targeting upstairs. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Little head hunting never hurt. Does it with the hook. What a damaging blow. Nice hook upstairs. And that's the end of round 4. Vitali Klitschko's now returning to his corner where they're going to have to deal with that cut. Good body shot. The right hand came home. Vitali Klitschko's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. He digs in with a left hand to the body. Right to the head with that right. Trying to erode away that body with the combination punching. Up top with the right hand. Oh, you see him with the left to the head there? With that frame, that size, and all that girth to his upper body, when Vitali Klitschko lands that left hand, boy, it has quite an impact. Halfway into round number 5 here. That right hand is becoming a crutch. He can just lean on it now. Protecting his head well with his guard. He engages in the clinch. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Well-targeted left hand by Vitali Klitschko. Body shot lands. It was the right. Nice work to the midsection with the left.
You got this one.
He scored well after being hit himself. Vitali Klitschko's attitude of being effective and aggressive worked out well. His opponent is damaged. Oh, and now we see some head hunting by Vitali Klitschko. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go. Oh, no, actually, I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Oh, he took some damage, but big shot, the left crashed home.
Keep your distance.
Did you see that? What a turn of events. What a turnaround. He scores his own knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
And that's where scoring a knockdown hurts you sometimes, because now you think you're just going to walk in and get it again. Well, he walked in, he did get it. He got it.
Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. A little head hunting with the right. Turns over that hook, and he does damage upstairs. Good defensive skill. Good return fire that time. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Vitali Klitschko. And round 6 comes to an end. We hear about guys being calm and cool when the pressure's on. With that eye completely shut, the pressure is on.
Yeah, this is where you're really ultimately being tested as a fighter, as a human being, as a man.
See, that's some fine defense right there. I love that block by Vitali Klitschko. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him.
Keep working the body.
Scores well to the head with the right hand. That's a big uppercut that just crashed home. Targeting each other, the exchange was something special. Must be the punch of the day. Both guys bringing home uppercuts. Blocks that belt line well. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. Nice block. Flush right hand to the head. Back and forth they go, each man getting the best of it. See him trying to cut down that tree with a well-placed right hand.
Punch! Punch!
Nice block by Vitali Klitschko. Right hand crashes home. Look at that! What a hook to the body, and he is down and in bad shape.
1, 2,
Tyson's trainer is thrilled with this. He gets up off the canvas. Now he wants to see how he'll react.
Good. Deep breath. Deep breath. Put some water in. You're good. All right? You're okay, right? Breathe for me. Now listen. 2-1.
He's down by a fairly large margin here as we start round number 8, and we get a glance at Teddy's scorecard. But even more critical than that is this fight could end at any point if the ref or the ringside physician do not like the way his face is on.
And the cornerman has to think about, look, I never want to say give up on anything, but you have to be realistic here. Your fighter's not a puncher, so his chances of pulling it out of the fire are slim enough.
Oh, that's gotta hurt. Some way, somehow, he's gotta try to get up. Tyson's down, and he looks to be out.
Now we're going to see what's inside this man.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And it's over. This fight is over. Vitali Klitschko's power just much too much for his opponent. Another knockout for him. Now that's how you end a fight right there. Yes, he was controlling throughout, but he made a good, clean finish with the knockout.
Yeah, as a trainer, you want to know, can a guy punch? Can a guy defend? You know, can a guy control distance? But you want to know, can a guy...
Good evening. Round number 1 is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight. Fine work with the left hand. He landed well by Mike Tyson. Hits him in the mug with the right. Vitali against Iron Mike. How does Mike Tyson win this fight?
Well, he's got to get close. And maybe he's got to back him up and catch him stepping back. Probably a little bit, you know, make a miss, create an opening. Tyson's always been good at that. That's always been one of his strengths. People see his power, but it's his quickness, his upper body quickness. He can make you miss and bang, he can explode on you.
Vitali Klitschko's jab lands well. Good news for Vitali Klitschko, a solid headshot. Very bad news for his opponent.
Yeah, it's going to be worse news for his opponent in a moment when he starts putting something with that big shot.
Halfway through round number 1. Good block there by Vitali Klitschko. Solid left hand to the head.
Let it go.
And he ties up on the inside. A shooting right hand by Mike Tyson. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Another huge shot comes in early on in this fight from him.
Well, he understood that his opponent, Joe, was a slow starter. He's jumping right on him, taking advantage.
Last 10 seconds of this first round. Look at the accuracy with that hook upstairs. This round comes to an end. And Teddy, easy to note here that he wasn't landing a lot of punches. Now he was throwing them up, but he wasn't landing a lot. Is that because of his opponent's defense, or is he just not that accurate of a puncher?
No, it's a combination. First of all, his opponent's pretty slick in there, pretty good at bobbing, weaving a little bit, slipping a little bit, making himself a difficult target, but his punch is a little wide. Needs to shorten them up.
He's committing to the work downstairs. He puts forth the right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. A target on his head, and he places the hook right on it. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Vitali Klitschko. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. 90 seconds to go here in this round. What do you think is Vitali's best asset?
I think his awkward cleverness. You know, he fight on the outside for the most part. He'll take what you give him. He'll control range pretty good. But he can fight inside. He can engage you a little bit if you have to. And he throws a lot of punches.
Good block by Vitali Klitschko.
Move!
It's almost as if he's jousting with that left hand. Vitali Klitschko brings so much behind it. Vitali Klitschko's banged by a big uppercut. Tyson's off mark all night long, and Teddy, he's getting tired just missing punches.
Well, this is a good example. You know, we know what happens when they land, but this is a good example of what happens when they don't land. Sometimes you get a little discouraged.
How about that left right there? Vitali Klitschko's wish came true. He was hoping for the end of that round. Now he has it. That was the only thing stopping him from going down.
Yeah, but it's not over. You know, you have to think like a fighter thinks. Yeah, for that moment he got a reprieve, but he's got to go back in 1 minute and face it again. Does he have the wherewithal to do that?
Sound defense. Good block that time by Vitali Klitschko. That's a nice right hand that time by Mike Tyson. Vitali Klitschko's doing a really good job of being defensively sound, of being patient, and waiting for that golden opportunity for some offense to come in the mix.
Well, that's exactly what he's doing. He's waiting for a mistake to be made. You know, he wants a lead out of his opponent right now so he can make a miss and bang, come right back with that hook.
Body shot, the left hand. Takes a step back, then the counter punch by Mike Tyson.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. You know, make a miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the counter.
It's okay. Hang back.
Oh, what an exchange! Digging in with a left to the gut. Nice work by Vitali Klitschko. That's the kind of combination punching that makes him such a dangerous heavyweight. See, this is where you can get into trouble against Vitali Klitschko. If you allow him to land with that left hand consistently, it's going to be a tough night. Just 10 seconds to go in this round.
Okay, breathe now. Deep breath, deep breath. Holy shit.
Mike Tyson's out in front as we take a look at Teddy's scorecard for the first time tonight, but they're still in a mode of just feeling each other out. Neither man has taken control of this bout so far. Fires off the hook. Look at that. Vitali Klitschko's hurt by a superb hook to the head. Scored well upstairs with the right hand. Brings a big power punch. It landed well.
Well, we were talking about getting into the kitchen. He went in there.
Mike Tyson's been stunned. And yet another big shot comes in. One shot and down, Teddy.
And now he's going to have to find a way to clinch. He needs time to recover.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So one of the ways he survives is if he's been taught. Have good habits, have good fundamentals been put there. You're going to find out right now. He needs them right now.
A well-targeted jab that time.
And that's exactly what you need when you want to stay on the outside. Something to keep you away from your opponent.
Mike Tyson, the youngest heavyweight champion ever, claiming all three belts, unifying the title, and then, of course, making a ragdoll out of Michael Spinks. How important is that to his legacy?
Everything. I mean, he came up with the man, his mentor, Customato, who had the prior youngest heavyweight champ of all time. That was Floyd Patterson. He wanted to break that record. He planned on, he lived to break that record.
Last 10 seconds. Vitali Klitschko's in control of things in his mind right now. Just look at that attitude over in the corner. You can tell they want a repeat performance of that knockdown round they just had. Tyson's trying to steady himself in this round after being knocked down in the previous round. Teddy, how much can really happen in those 60 seconds? How much of a benefit is it to a damaged fighter?
Well, a lot has to happen. First of all, physically, you have to revigorate the guy. You know, maybe massage the legs a little bit. Most importantly, get some ice on the back of his neck. You know, get that blood flow going a little bit. Make sure that you revive him a little bit. Get him back to feeling like he's ready to go out there.
Vitali Klitschko's swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. Wow, what an uppercut. Nice work, the left hand to the head. Mike Tyson's feeling the impact of that powerful hook.
Come on, kid, focus.
Good right hand. With that frame, that size, and all that girth to his upper body, when Vitali Klitschko lands that left hand, boy, it has quite an impact. Vitali Klitschko's got to deal with a cut on his cheek right now. The good news is it's below the eye, but still, it could get nasty as the fight progresses. There's a right hand by Vitali. His opponent has to get out of the way of that. And now he's targeting upstairs. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. Took a shot. Now he gives a left. Vitali Klitschko's pure aggression got to his opponent in that last round. He looks fresh. His opponent doesn't. He needs to improve the accuracy a little bit. That was comical by Vitali Klitschko. Vitali Klitschko is making me real curious here, Teddy. I wonder, should he be sticking with this style after being rocked in this fight?
It's still early enough. I would say yes. You know, you don't want to panic. You don't want to just throw everything overboard. You want to stay with what brought you here. Hey, he's been taught this not for hours, not for days, not for weeks. You know, months and years he's been taught this. You don't throw it out. You stay with it.
He got all into that one. That was a solid uppercut. Well, he's just not throwing many jabs here tonight, Teddy. I know that really bothers you. You like a guy that commits to the jab, don't you?
Well, that's boxing 101. I mean, that's the fundamentals. And it has so many areas where it serves you. I mean, it sets up your punches, it sets up your offense, but it controls your defense. Keeps a guy at a certain distance, gives the guy something to think about. Just the most basic thing in the world.
Vitali Klitschko's defense penetrated by a well-targeted uppercut.
There you go.
Comes right back with some offense of his own. Banging away he goes. He got to Iron Mike. Now Iron Mike needs to get to himself. Find a way to dig deep and climb up off the canvas.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So the knockdown scored against Mike Tyson, but his opponent may... And there's the bell. Can you believe that? He was saved by the bell. Teddy, you've been in a spot like this before as a trainer.
Right now, you know what? What do you spend time on? You want to spend time on telling him why he got in that spot, why he got hit. But first, you got to make sure he revives. You got to get him clear-minded. You got to get his senses back first.
No head movement, and he's getting tagged. Nice solid left hand scored by Vitali Klitschko. Back and forth exchange. Tyson's hurt from that. Oh, and there you go. Wow, he goes down again.
It's going to be called the elevator fight. Up and down all night.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Tyson's ability to get up and survive that knockdown has to be admired. But I don't know if it's going to last much longer here. Big shot he just scored with. Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So this is where instincts kick in. You got to start moving that head automatically right now. You don't want to stay in the middle.
Boy, sharp two-punch combination by Mike Tyson. A headshot blocked. Able to get him up against the ropes. Got to try to do better than that. He missed with that hook. Vitali Klitschko's giving his opponent fits right here. His head movement is making for such an elusive target.
Yes, it is. Now the opponent has to make an adjustment. He has to realize that he's finding air more than he's finding any surface up top. So go downstairs to the place that's not moving, down to the body. That'll start to take away some of that head movement.
Goes up top with a right hand. And round 7 comes to this fight is not slipping away. I know you see Teddy's scorecard there and you say, how could he possibly make a comeback? Teddy, it's pretty obvious. Both guys are landing punches.
Yes.
Oh! That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox. His sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
2, 3, 4, 5.
And it's all over. Mike Tyson's unable to get up and continue on.
Ladies and gentlemen, by knockout.
Vitali Klitschko's power that we saw throughout the night, building a lead on your scorecard, now ends the night with a knockout victory.
And it begins the next night, the next dawn, the dawn of the new beginning. More money. Knockouts bring money.
Good, enjoyable.
Ladies and gentlemen,
We welcome you here.
to the
Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round 1 underway. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. He brings an uppercut that really does damage there. Tyson's missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Good combination by Vitali Klitschko. He's got his opponent in trouble if he can start to put those together. In a matchup like this, I'm going to assume it's going to be tough to envision a scenario where the power puncher can win on points.
Now I have a scenario for you, Joe. It's not that tough. Let the power puncher score 1 or 2 knockdowns. He's going to be ahead in a hurry.
Vitali Klitschko's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. You know, leaning in against Vitali Klitschko is a recipe for disaster, and that uppercut just landed. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Vitali Klitschko's feeling the sting of that big uppercut. Targeting that belt line with the right hand. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Downstairs with a right hand. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Able to cover up that gut. Final 10 seconds of round number 1. When Vitali Klitschko has that jab working, then the straight punch comes with ease. This round comes to an end. A round in which this fighter threw a lot of punches, didn't land a lot of punches. I'll tell you, what advice can you give to him if you're the trainer?
Well, first of all, deal with the psychological part. Joe, don't forget, 75% of this game is psychological. Don't let him get discouraged, because even though he's not going to say nothing, in his head, he's starting to get discouraged. Just say to him, hey, listen, you're going to catch him. Let's shorten him up a little bit. And you know what? He's moving his head, so go to the body. Because now you're going to hit him a little in the body, because the body's not moving.
See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Mike Tyson's absorbing a hook. Teddy, I don't think he's got visions of sticking around too long. He's landing tower punches early.
Yeah, he wants to make it a quick night's work.
Iron Mike Tyson lands a big right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. Halfway through round number 2. If that keeps up, this is going to be a good night. The right hand scored by Vitali. That's a huge left he just scored with. Vitali Klitschko's just being swarmed. He just got stunned. He got absolutely nailed.
You got this one.
Vitali Klitschko doing what has done so much damage to all his opponents, landing a good solid headshot.
And doing it at the right distance, using that jab to set it up.
How about that left hand? There's the hook. Now he ties up there. Firing off the uppercuts. Great exchange. Hooks to the head. Now his opponent got away from that uppercut. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. Scored well with that right hand to the body. Vitali Klitschko's back in his corner now, probably reflecting on what was a very solid round. Now, he didn't overwhelm his guy with a quantity of punches, but he was so effective with what he did put forth.
Yeah, you're right. You know, a lot of times people think that the muscles that count the most in any sport, and especially in this sport, such a difficult sport, is, you know, the biceps, the physical things that you see, you know, the chest, the back. You know, this guy's got the strong muscle up top, you know, over his shoulder.
Oh, he is absolutely affected by that right hand. Never saw it coming. Worst kind of right hand you can catch. He should tie up here. A well-placed uppercut by Vitali Klitschko. Mike Tyson's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Right hand downstairs. Mike Tyson blocking that punch. And banging away he goes, able to land that power punch.
Trying to force his way in that front door, and he got smacked with that door.
We're seeing a lot of work to the body here early on by him. Teddy, is that a certain mentality, these guys that commit to being a body puncher?
Yeah, because they understand that the body punching, you know, that's not something that's glorious. That's not something that, you know, like a great left hook on the chin, bang, it gets results right away. They understand that that's something that pays off later, and something you got to start early and stay with.
Tyson's on the bad end of a flush, solid hook. Able to land the hook to the head. Vitali Klitschko's now feeling the after effects of being rocked by a huge hook to the head. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. Last 10 seconds of round number 3.
Nice! Nice!
And that's the end of round 3.
Deep breath. Relax. Relax. Are you all right?
All right, listen. You need to create more counters, okay? Slip these punches.
Vitali Klitschko's ahead on Teddy's scorecard as we take a peek at those scores for the first time here today. Round number 4 just underway. After 3 rounds, he finds himself up just a round, but nothing really to pull away early on. Able to dismiss that body shot.
Keep going.
Banking away a body shot with the right hand. Vitali Klitschko's cheek is cut. You can see it's opening up now. Boy, that could be a factor later on. He's winning the fight to me based on his overall speed. He's just the faster, quicker fighter, and it's making it so that he's able to employ his ways and get the best of his opponent.
Oh, he has that physical asset, no doubt about it. You can see it. But he has to be careful that he doesn't get carried away. He doesn't get reckless with that speed.
90 seconds to go in round number 4. They both decide to bring it. Oh, that's a big hook right there.
Relax.
To the head he goes with a left hand. Right to the head with that right. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. A little head hunting with the right. Right to the belt line. And round 4 comes to an end.
Just like that.
Listen, he's a veteran guy. He knows the truth of the situation. That's a really bad cut. The kind of cut that can end a fight.
Yeah, he has a gamble right now. You know, just got a last call in the casino. They just said, you know, you got 3 more rolls of the dice. He's got to roll him. He's got to blow on him. He's got to do everything.
Vitali Klitschko's got a real problem on his hands now, Teddy. I think the cut is actually worsening around his eye. He has to do a better job of watching out for that. He has to protect that eye.
Yeah, what he has to do now is give his corner man, his cut man, a chance for his work to be accomplished. In other words, there's been coagulants, chemicals put into that eye. Now the fighter has to move a little bit, be elusive, and allow those chemicals, those medicines to work.
How about a return to sender with the left hand? Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Vitali Klitschko. Wow, what a right hand he just got caught by, and he's looking to tie up. Mike Tyson's defense has failed him now. Oh, man, shot after shot coming in. You see him holding on. Mike Tyson with a big uppercut. Vitali Klitschko's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. This is just beautiful to watch. Watch how he just links one to the next, Teddy. A beautiful sequence, almost like musical notes being played.
Boy.
Tyson's hurt by a big shot.
Use the ring! Use the ring!
A big hook to the head by Vitali Klitschko. Wow, look at that, trading shots. Scores up top with a left. A solid, true uppercut by Vitali Klitschko. Comes right back at him with a left hand. And round 5 comes to an end. 60 seconds. That's all they get. Just 60 seconds to deal with the fact that their fighter has an eye that's completely shut.
That's all they need. I mean, that's their job. Now they got to show that they can